How is everybody doing today? My name is Master Zero, and welcome back to another reaction video. This time we're reacting to my thoughts on Bluey by TheOdd1sOut. Alright, so I know of Bluey, but I've never actually sat down and watched an entire episode, which is kind of weird because I have a 4-year, or how old is she now? Oh my god, she's 6. I think it's really cool. Like the snippets and stuff I've seen, it's a different show, you know. It actually teaches kids good stuff in my opinion, but that's from an outside looking in. I've never seen an actual episode. Like I said, I just saw snippets, but I'm really excited to see the TheOdd1sOut take on it, because I did read the description, you know, and he watched every single episode for this video, and I think that's a madman. But anyway, it should be really enjoyable nonetheless. I might actually learn something with the preschool TV initiative, whatever you want to call it. So without any further ado, here is my thoughts on Bluey. I know the song.
Uncle James, can
what?
we play Space Explorer? Shut up for a second. I'm watching this unnaturally charming preschool show.
Shut up for a second.
Why are you watching a show
Unnaturally
for
charming?
babies? Okay, kid. This show is extremely
Now you're gonna say My Little
sophisticated
Ponies is for
and can be
babies or
enjoyed by
something.
both children and adults. So why don't you shut your ignorant mouth and
Oh
find
my
someone
God.
who actually loves you to play your silly little space game?
Crikey, Bingo, you can't say that to your sister. You have to say nice things. Treat others how you want to be treated, mate.
Oh, I really needed to hear that today.
Oh, the irony.
This episode of TheOdd1sOut is called
I love it, man.
Are you familiar
I love
with
it.
the Australian
Dude,
animated
holy shit, the
preschool show
animation.
Bluey?
I
If
thought
your
it was
TikTok
just
algorithm
the
is
Bluey
anything
section,
like
but
mine,
it's everything.
You'll have seen a bunch of clips of this blue
I've seen
cartoon
some of them.
dog all over your
Not on
For You
TikTok.
page. Paired
I don't
with
go on
Subway
TikTok. It's
Surfer
Subway
highlights.
Surfer!
Wow, TikTok. Clips of a foreign preschool show? I thought you were supposed to cater to my interests. Let's read some of the comments on these Bluey TikToks, shall we? No
Okay.
shame, I'm a senior in high school, but I watch Bluey religiously, and this episode had me all in my feels. I'd say
Made
I
had
had a
me?
good childhood, but I binged Bluey because adult life is so stressful and I'm sad, and it reminds me of a simpler
That's
time. Bluey is for
fair,
everyone.
actually.
I'm literally 27, and it's such a comfort show. Bluey is absolutely destroying me as a teenager who
Oh.
wishes he had this childhood. In my teen years,
I
watching
mean,
full episodes of Bluey. Watching Bluey
I want the
High is
Bob's
such a fun
Burgers
time,
family.
dude.
We are not the same.
Huh. You know, to me, I'm just thinking out loud here.
I'm not gonna say
It
anything
seems
about the
like
last one.
A lot of these comments weren't made by preschoolers.
What?
What's going on here?
What gave
Now,
you that
if
idea?
Your brain is
Actual-
anything like mine, you'll be
you know,
thinking,
sentences?
why is this show
What's
about
the last
Australian
one?
dogs
I mean, the-
so popular with adults who don't even have children? In fact, why does Bluey have over
And
5
why me
billion
having a
views
children
on
haven't
TikTok?
watched it?
It's searched more than Paw Patrol, Peppa Pig, and Cocomelon. And why
Really?
is this episode number 8 in IMDb's highest-rated episodes of all time?
I don't know.
This phenomenon
never watched it.
intrigued me. And I was also
Why is he
bullied
in the-
by a large number of people on my own team to watch the show.
What is wrong
So,
with them?
one day I sat down,
Hey,
put on the
that's a
first
very detailed
episode,
pictures of. Duh. Oh. That's usually how a fandom happens.
141 episodes.
Let's go. There's
Hang
100.
on, James. 141, but there's only 129 on Disney Plus. Don't worry, my fellow obsessive
Oh, we
Bluey
get them
fan. We're gonna talk
Australian
about that
ones,
later.
huh?
I work in cartoons.
The band-
And I've been to furry
Hey!
conventions. So Bluey has always been
We've
on
seen
my
your videos,
radar
man.
of shows I'm aware of. And
Okay.
just from the clips that I saw, I adored the art style.
Yeah, the art
especially
style's really good.
backgrounds. So much so that my very own background team has studied and taken inspiration from Bluey's
How long did it take y'all
Here
to
you can see
animate
my background
everyone in a
taking on
dog
a
form?
more
That is beautiful.
Bluey aesthetic. I mean, just look at
Okay.
the colors, especially their greens. Oh my god! Doesn't just looking at these backgrounds
like the
bring a
artist
smile
talking.
to your face?
Uh,
While I was
honestly, they are
watching the
beautiful.
first season, I
Oh.
realized, oh, okay,
little gut
I
going on,
see
buddy.
why this show is so popular. Because it's genuinely a good
Oh.
show. We've already established that the
Oui,
show is
oui.
great to look at, but the voice acting, the sound design,
they
and
seem
the
normal.
music are
Like-
equally as amazing. So it's also
not just,
great
"Wow."
to listen to.
It's like, all right,
While
I'm gonna
most,
talk
if
normally.
not all other preschool shows
You gonna
will
talk about it?
hire adults who can sound like toddlers, Bluey gets actual children to
That is
voice the
beautiful, man.
actual
That's
child
honestly great.
characters. Somehow, every Australian toddler in Bluey can be so expressive and emotional.
That's
it's
awesome.
impressive that the show got such a talented cast of child actors who don't sound annoying
Am I
to
gonna
listen
have to watch this show,
Maybe
man?
it's just
I already
the
watched My
Aussie
Little Pony.
accents that I like. I don't know.
I like
The
Aussie
characters
accents.
have so much personality, and the comedic timing is something I've never seen before in a preschool show. I can't think of a single time
Man, it kind of makes me
Cocomelon has
like,
made me laugh
yeah,
this
Cocomelon's
much,
stupid.
or even smile. The four main characters are Chili and Bandit,
Don't
the
let
parents,
'em hear that.
and Bluey and Bingo, the 6- and 4-year-old daughters. Yes, Bluey is a girl. You gotta catch up, dude. Come on.
Okay, I got it. What is happening?
The show also does not hide the fact that it's
Stop with the
Australian.
fingers.
It references multiple Australian
That's
locations
awesome, man.
and animals. They call
Never been, but I
flip-flops
love Australia.
thongs, and they say things like, "Oh nor." While
nor.
some preschool shows focus on teaching kids numbers and letters,
Oh my God.
Bluey focuses
Hey, between the
on
lines.
the
Oh my
relationship of the
God.
family and teaches its lessons through the make-pretend games that the family plays. And I want to emphasize
That's
how perfect
awesome.
these two parents are.
Aw.
These two are the most patient and emotionally aware parents I've seen ever.
Ever?
There are multiple times where the parents apologize to their kids for, frankly, not even doing anything wrong. The dad is like the most perfect dad role model, okay? Check
Aw.
this out. Bingo was sad
go for
that
it.
dad didn't get to see the leaf bug outside. She was like,
Daddy, come and see. Come here, Daddy. Quickly.
but he
Oh
was
my
too
God, the
busy
voice.
playing with Bluey, you know, being a present father figure in her
legitimately
life.
gonna cry.
And at night she's all
Oh, that was so
boo-hoo
fucking
about
cute.
it, and he kneels down, gets to her level, and apologizes, explaining that he didn't hear her.
Oh.
Now, I don't have any kids,
Oh.
but if I spent my weekend running around with toddlers, and then right before bed one of them said, "You didn't get to see the ladybug,"
It's getting
I
to
would
me,
say,
man.
"That's okay.
My dadhood.
I've already seen a ladybug. Good night." In one
Later.
episode, Chicken Rat,
Sucks to be
Bingo
you.
lost her favorite toy, and
Oh,
Mom asks,
why is it always
"Well,
Bingo?"
where was the last place you had it?" The two retrace
I just noticed
Bingo's
he's watching
steps,
it.
and through
I'm actually gotta
flashbacks, we
wipe
see
away
this
a tear. That's
bizarre
sad,
day
man.
that Bluey and Bingo had. The
Freaking
very first
dad
flashback
changed
we
my
see,
emotions.
Bluey
It's
and
broken.
Bingo are cooking a chicken rat egg while wearing
What?
weird costumes. And through this creative backwards storytelling, we piece
Did Bluey
together
make a cult?
what a chicken rat is and how the kids ended up in this situation. It's episodes like that which really make me appreciate the care that went into this show, and really sets Bluey apart from every other preschool show. Most preschool
Fair.
shows stick
That's a
to
fair
a formula
list.
and talk down to the viewer, because typically their viewers are short.
Children?
As a childless adult, I don't want to say, this show
Not even
teaches
children,
you
just
how to be a good parent, because I don't know how to be a good parent.
Oh
But
my
on paper, there are lessons
I see
in
you're
this
doing a great
show
job.
that are just as important for the parents to learn. So
That's
while
fair,
watching
man.
season 1, I got a feel for the world and characters.
Keep wanting
I
to see
started
the puppy.
piece together, okay, this show is depicting perfect parents. It's well written and wholesome. Anyone, regardless of having kids, can enjoy the show.
All
Let's
fair
watch
things.
The rest, shall we?
All of the.
Season 2 and Season 3 is when
Season
things
2.
go from 100 to 1,000.
Oh.
This is when episodes cover deep and emotional topics that I think toddlers are too baby to understand. Let's
But
see.
they
There's
will. It's
the
like
struggles of keeping
embedded
romance in
in
your
their brain
relationship
at a-
alive when you have
Oh.
2 toddlers to look after. Why taking time to play with
Fair.
your kids can have a ripple effect that lasts into adulthood. Feeling inadequate as a mom. What it's like having a dad in the army. Parents disagreeing
Oh.
on different parenting styles. Moms getting tipsy, implied. Dealing with infertility, abandonment, potentially a miscarriage. That one's still up in the air. And death. Actually, that one was in Season 1.
Okay.
Can't even compare Bluey to other
Jesus,
preschool
man.
shows. Like,
Yeah,
what the
Teletubbies got
fuck was
nothing.
Dora the Explorer even doing? Was she even trying to entertain the adults who are also going to be watching her show? Dora
No.
had the same formula
Swiping, no
every
swiping.
episode, and there was a
Backpack,
map who
I'm the
sang a
map,
song
I'm the
that
map.
was just
Yeah, I
repeating
know all of
the
them, man.
same 3 words
brother watched it.
14 times. Season 2,
Was it
there's
14?
an episode where Chili is telling
I'm not
Bluey
counting,
about
man.
how when she was a baby, she wasn't crawling or rolling over as fast as the other babies in her mom group, and she compared Bluey's developmental delay to the other babies and felt
Yeah, you
inadequate
never
as a
do
mother.
that.
And then this pink poodle comes to console her,
Pink
looks
poodle.
directly into the camera and says, "You're doing great." I'm a he-him male with no kids, and I still get teary-eyed just thinking about that episode. People will tell you that Bluey is a kid's show that
Wasn't
adults
expecting
can
to
enjoy
cry
too.
in this
No,
freaking episode.
That episode wasn't for the kids. It was directed at all the moms watching who are doubting their motherhood. When has Coco Melon ever done something like this?
Never.
All the babies stop singing mid-nursery
Coco Melon
rhyme,
sucked.
look directly into the camera and say, "Hey, Mom, just wanted to say you're doing a great job raising me. Keep up the good work."
If it was
Like, no,
actually
that'll
animated
never
like
happen.
Cocomelon, that would
I'm
be nightmare
still not
fuel.
done talking about how impressive the writing in Bluey is, okay?
Okay,
So please
let's hear
indulge
it.
me for a bit. I'm switching
down.
into video essay mode as we do a deep dive into the themes and symbolisms of one of my
Let's
favorite
go.
Bluey episodes.
Got the theme
Flat
going
Pack.
on. Flat. Oh, flat pack. I read hat. Or herd pack.
The entire episode
Actually
is an
wiping
allegory
tears.
of human history told from a religious
shame.
and scientific perspective,
Oh,
respectively.
let's
And
go.
It touches on the ever-growing relationships between a mother and child,
Okay.
all within 7 minutes. No,
7
I'm not
minutes.
reading too deep into this. Let's begin. Bandit and Chili set out to build a new swing
Video
for their porch,
essay
and we get this
mode.
great meta self-aware joke from Bandit when he complains about the instructions saying, "I'm not taking advice from a cartoon dog." Meanwhile, the girls play games with the leftover packing
pretty
materials
great.
that are thrown into the yard.
I
by
love
their
it when things get
parents.
meta.
Bluey and Bingo are given bubble wrap, which they pretend
Oh, I
is
love
water,
bubble
so
wrap.
they pretend they're fish. Then they're given cardboard, which they pretend is land, so they pretend they're frogs. Then
That's
they're
pretty
given
cool, man.
tails and become lizards, then T-Rexes, then birds,
Man,
then
just seeing
furry
kids
little
play,
animals.
it's amazing.
Is this chart starting to look familiar? Then they're monkeys, and then bipedal cave dogs.
Let's go.
What? Is that you, Mr. Darwin? Were these girls playing
Darwinism.
out the evolution of man
That's what it
through
seems
a
like.
silly game? Now, if you didn't like the evolution symbolism,
That's pretty
I know
cool.
you're going to love the parents being an allegory for the creators. You know, the big guy upstairs,
God.
the whatever you believe is going on.
There you
The
go.
parents
That's the
supply
safest way to
girls
do
with
it.
Their entire world.
Your religion.
They give the girls the sea, the land, the volcanoes, and the trees.
Holy
In these
crap.
cave paintings
That's
the girls make that tell
kinda
their history,
cool. What?
they depict the parents as gods, higher up and in the clouds. They do look a little angry. Perhaps they're still in the Old Testament. The parents being the creators is hinted at
Oh, I
again
love
by
that
Chili when
reference,
she
man.
looks at the girls
That was a
lovingly
biblical
saying,
reference.
"Aw, we made them." The parents give the girls an Allen wrench, aka tools, and one industrial revolution
Dude,
later,
that's
the girls
crazy.
evolve from cave
Stop.
dogs
Oh my
to
God.
modern dogs, building futuristic towns and spaceships. Throughout
That's
the
so
episode,
cool.
as the girls
What?
go through different stages of evolution, they also go through different stages of their lives as a mother and child. As fish, Bluey says that she's the mommy fish and Bingo is the baby. Then as frog,
Dude, this is
Bingo
legitimately
pretends to
blowing
be a
my mind.
toddler, and Bluey teaches her how to catch flies. Then as T-Rexes, Bingo becomes a big girl. Then as cave dogs, she's a teenager. And finally, in the last stage, she's all grown up, ready
Oh,
to traverse the
man.
universe
I'm
on her
actually
own.
gonna have to watch
She
the
thanks
show.
Bluey
Like,
for looking
legitimately,
after
this is
her and
great.
leaves on her spaceship.
Oh.
Bluey, now much older, as shown by her having to use a cane, crosses the styrofoam threshold, which represents her death, and she gets to live with her creators. All while this orchestral masterpiece is playing, and suddenly you realize
forgot
you're
I'm doing a reaction
crying?
video,
When
holy
did
shit.
that start? And then Bandit ties
Sorry.
the allegory all together
Just sitting there
at the
watching this,
very
man.
end, saying, "Ah, this is heaven." Are you joshing
Stop.
me right now?
That's a little
This
too on the nose,
preschool
man. This is
show was able to
beautiful.
tell
Oh
a
my god,
clever
it's so
allegorical
beautiful.
Story with tasteful religious undertones in how many minutes?
7?
Did you just make
You told me
feel
7, right?
emotions over a cartoon
been
dog?
making me feel, man.
This isn't the only episode you can make an in-depth video essay on. There are plenty of
Continue.
other episodes.
Please
that hit
continue.
just
Can this
as
be
hard
like an
as
hour
this
long?
one. While I was doing research for this video,
Science.
it got me thinking about another foreign animated kid show with 8-minute
Pig?
long episodes that focus on a family of 2 toddlers. Except, unlike Bluey, this show is universally hated.
Okay.
Caillou. It's
Oh, Caillou. I hate
I had this
Caillou. My
idea in
brother
head
loved
that people
Caillou,
only
man.
hated Caillou because he was a more accurate portrayal of a toddler. But in
Fair.
the handful of Caillou episodes I watched, I was reminded, oh no, that's why people hate Caillou.
He's just a
Because he
dick.
sucks.
Yeah.
His brattiness isn't even important to the plot. It
No.
comes out of nowhere.
He's just a
Caillou will
dick.
be getting ready in the morning. He spills
He's so
cat
mean to
food
his
and says,
sister.
Gilbert, look what you did. He's at the beach and this bird who's done nothing wrong gets told to go away. And there's a bunch more examples
Yeah,
of
he
Caillou
hates
being
his sister,
a
man.
whiny piece of shit. And I can't help but think that Caillou's
Okay, buddy.
screeching, piercing, whiny voice does not help him be a likable
I
character.
really hope my brother
I
watches
bet
this.
real toddlers can be little punks sometimes.
Yeah?
But why would you show that in your cartoon
Yeah, it's kinda
and
weird.
not have him learn any lesson? There's never a lesson learned in Caillou.
No?
Since Caillou was a brat all the time,
Could you stop
a
with
lot of
that?
people, myself included, wondered why Caillou's parents never disciplined or even tried to change his bratty behavior. But after
they're
I thought
lobotomized?
about it, I realized it would be a very weird episode of Caillou if one day Caillou's mom was like, Caillou,
Oh god,
what did
he
you do to
animated
your
it.
sister? I made her look pretty, Mommy. Caillou, that was Mommy's expensive makeup. How many times do I have to tell you not to touch Mommy's things? Come here, you little twit.
Let's go!
He's getting a spanking. Mommy, you're hurting.
He's enjoying it a little too much, man.
That kid got what was coming to him.
Let's go!
I don't know, maybe that episode would be cathartic to some parents. Anyways, getting back to the actual
the
best children's
relief.
show ever, even though Bluey is literally the most mentally intelligent and educational
I mean,
show for
after
the
this
minds
video,
of
man, that's
children,
fair to
teens,
say.
adults, and parents, some unnamed mouse company decided to
Mickey?
censor some of the episodes on their platform.
boy.
It's the strangest things that got censored, too. This horse pooping,
Oh.
Bandit getting hit in the groin, Bandit saying the word groin. This hitchhiker is no longer from Argentina. That one's kind of weird.
why?
This pretend cat saying it will pretend pee on the curtains. Bandit hinting at
Pretend
wanting to get
pee.
snip down there.
Okay.
Adults, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what
and
you're
the last
talking about.
10 episodes of season 3, which are some of the deepest episodes in the series,
Aw.
aren't even on Disney Plus.
Hey, you
but that
can't
could just
put
be a
the-
licensing thing.
Just
I don't know. I
shading.
kept waiting for the infertility episode.
Aw.
I heard so much about it. I finally got to the last episode on Disney Plus and thought, oh, okay. They're saving the deepest one for last. All right, let's do this.
It's not
And
it.
the episode was about the family playing courtroom
What?
to determine if Bandit farted.
Phoenix? What?
I hope this video convinced you to give Bluey a chance.
100%, man.
And
I
if
am
you're
on
still
board.
here
Holy
listening
shit.
to a grown man talk about it, so
I mean-
you got to be at least a little interested.
I'm
in it.
very
Through
invested.
its relatable and realistic portrayal of family life, the show has
Aw.
not only entertained
Seems
but
sus.
also taught valuable life lessons to its viewers. The show's
Okay.
emphasis on play and family bonding is so refreshing to see compared to the usual fast-paced, mind-numbing
Yeah.
shows aimed at kids. Bluey
you
reminds
seen
us
Ninja
all
Turtles
the
nowadays?
importance
Holy
of
crap, I
spending
cannot
time
keep
with
up.
loved ones and finding joy in the everyday.
Aww.
And if you
well, that's
still
beautiful.
don't want to watch Bluey, have you thought about getting high and watching it? Thank you all so much for watching this episode of James getting obsessed.
one
over
comment I
something
said
he
I wasn't
probably
gonna comment
shouldn't be.
on.
Did you have a
Wow.
favorite part about this episode?
Dude, I love all these dogs.
Yeah, that was my favorite part too. Just one quick announcement.
The dogs?
My newest Oddballs book is
Hey!
available on my website right now, so if you enjoyed the show,
Right on.
be sure to
I'm
head
kinda
over
stuck
and
on Five
reserve
Nights
your
at Freddy's
copy
at the
today.
moment, but maybe.
It'll be full of new stories and illustrations, and
Look at
will
the
be
puppies.
released on September
Rushlight,
6th.
I
and I'm
love
super
your
excited
doggy.
to hear what you all think of it. Anyway, thanks
Gerb
again
is just
for
a puppet.
watching. Big shout out to my amazing team. They really crushed
For
it
real,
this
man.
video.
This
and
animation
you
was
better be
very
wearing your
good.
seatbelts.
As you could tell, all the people involved. That was awesome, man. Alright, so I might have found a new favorite show, and it's not even, like, for me. Well, it could be. Like you said, it's for the whole family, damn it. Like, all in all, that was fantastic. I loved everything about that. And I actually, like, started crying, man, towards the I don't know when that happened, but like all in all, it got to me. Like the emotional like baggage of like being a parent, you know, like if obviously I hope none of y'all guys are parents, but like if you are a parent, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're not, like I'll try to explain it. But like your emotions are wacky, man. You'll do literally anything for that little like freaking flesh of whatever you want to call it, like, little human that you made, you know. But it's so crazy, and like for them to like develop and like do stuff on their own, it really gets to you, or like in my opinion at least, it gets to me. But and like them growing up and everything, and like doing stuff without you, like without your help, that's what kind of hits me, you know. So like Bluey kind of did that for me. I don't know why, but like all in all, fantastic. Like I'm gonna talk about this now. Look, the animation was freaking beautiful, like from start to finish. I thought they were just gonna do like the very beginning, like very, very well animated because it looked like Bluey, you know. But no, like the whole freaking episode was that, and that was so awesome, man. I love that, like you see the progression even when you think he's like at his comfortable zone or whatever you want to call it. Like he still goes above and beyond and like adds more people to work on and like help out, and like that makes the story like more fluent and like actually knows what he's talking about over and over again, you know. Like because me, I don't have a script, as you could tell. I'm babbling right now, but like all in all, I love TheOdd1sOut. Like I say in a lot of videos, he's me from a parallel universe. You know, we have a lot of similarities, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like Bluey. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below, subscribe, ring the bell, become a member. You get videos a day early, and check out the merch. So that's it. I have been Master Zero. Y'all guys have been fantastic, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later, days.